Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. Olusegun Obasanjo sends a serious message to Nigerian youths. Don't accept Nigeria as it is. You have to make some people uncomfortable to make your country the way you want it. They will not leave you. They will continue to destroy the nation until you rise up. That's Olusegun Obasanjo, former president of Nigeria between 1999 to 2007, when Nigeria returned to democracy. And in his submission, he feels very strongly that there are people who do not want this country to move forward or forge ahead at all. He says what we see right now, the youth must ensure that they rise up and they do everything that is needed and necessary in order to save this nation. Otherwise, there will be problem. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Olusegun Obasanjo tells Nigerian youths, do not accept Nigeria the way it is. Rise to the occasion and ensure that you do not allow anyone to destroy this nation. Make sure you make them uncomfortable to bring Nigeria to the right place. Olusegun Obasanjo added that Nigerian youths must have to be positively ready to disrupt the current unpleasant circumstances that the current administration is creating for their future. If you are not ready to fight them down, be ready to struggle and to stress yourself because it will continue. Former Nigerian's President Chief Olusegun Obasanjo on Thursday urged the country youth not to accept the situation of the country the way it is. I know this country. I have led this country before. All that you need to make these countries better is right within the country, and we can make it work. It is what we have made it. You have to make them uncomfortable. You have to make them uncomfortable for you to get back your country. Obasanjo added that Nigerian youth must have to be positively disruptive, stressing that any leader who does not have the fear of God is a dangerous leader and they will destroy this nation in no small way. The former president, who spoke in Abuja on Thursday when he participated in the Brilliant Foundation Emergence Political Leaders Fellowship Program, urged Nigerian youth to believe in Nigeria and develop the love for the country. It starts with you loving your country and wanting to make sure your country works. And there you can make every alternative to bring your country to where it ought to be. He said that knowledge is very important. Acquire knowledge. You must also have the need and the fear of God and positively follow God. When you follow and you fear God, you will be a good leader. These ones who do not fear God are dangerous leaders. They will not pay the country's debt, rather they will make it rise. They will destroy the nation in no small way. Whatever you might have chosen, choose leaders. Importantly, those that fear God, those who have a genuine heart to make things work. A good leader must certainly have the good character and must do all that is needed to put the nation right back on track. How diligent are you? How ready are you? What level of integrity do you have? What is your value for this nation? And how do you know you can make it work? It's right now within your grasp. According to him, the way for Nigeria to move forward is everyone getting ready. Now, Obasanjo further said, let us get it right. And in 2 years, we'll forget every suffering right now because we can actually get this country back working. Don't believe the lies they tell you. Nigeria can actually work. So, my lovely, wonderful people, it's becoming crystal clear that this nation, this country, with all that is currently happening, we need to put Nigeria right back on track. There are lots of things already going on, and every single person can see that Olusegun Obasanjo is encouraging the leaders. So you have to be positively disruptive. Disrupt all their agenda they are trying to put in place right now. If you really want to forge ahead, move ahead, and make things work for this nation, don't allow selfish people to continue to manipulate you. He said Nigerian youth should acquire knowledge and be ready for the change. They will step on some toes, some things will happen. However, this is what this nation need in order for it to work. So every single person must understand that there are things we all have to put in place. There are things we all have to work on in order for the country to change. We have to be ready for that change, and we have to see it. We have to want it. Olusegun Obasanjo is just giving us an expo into the positivity of what could possibly happen in this country. You know, when Obasanjo was there, if there's one good thing you can record about Obasanjo's time in office between 1999 and 2006 was that he collected money from this country. Yes, we had enough in our reserve, and he went to pay Nigerians' debt. So much so that Nigeria was debt free. Yes, Obasanjo did it. Go back to history books. Obasanjo did that. Unlike today that we have almost 100 trillion, and Tinubu has just presented another level of borrowing for him to buy cars and yachts and live his best life possible. If there is anything called what my life will enjoy, Tinubu wants to enjoy it, himself and his wife. They want to enjoy it to the fullest at the expense of the people. They tell the people, tighten your belt, tighten it, and yet they themselves, they losing their own belt and they walk. When you look at the whole thing, you begin to wonder seriously and truly to yourself if really this is the nation that we all have been wanting to work. When you look at the crop of leaders, I'm not saying Obasanjo is a saint to himself. He wanted Telteno. I'm not saying he's a saint, but among the bad, among the worst, you can still have the bad, which is not as terrible as the worst. You know, that's what we are talking about. We've had leaders in this country whose mind and heart is not to build. There is no atom of element of building in them. All they want to do is acquire for themselves. And so they surround themselves with all the people who can steal. Maximum stealers, if there's any word like that. Those who can thief for country. They can. You are standing there, they will thief you. You will not know that you've been stolen. You yourself, you'll be wondering. You will not know that they've stolen you. You'll be watching and they've stolen you already. They've even sold you and concluded the transaction and you are watching. Welcome to the country and see what is really happening. So if any time the youth will, if you don't want to jackpot again, you want to make your home, you want to make your house a home, it is now more than ever before. So that together we can make, we can put this nation back on track and we can be happy with our nation. Remember that you have a voice. And so every one of us must speak out accordingly and change this nation and make it a better place. If we continue in the same way and the same vein and we do not speak out when evil is around the corner to stop it, then it feels like you are participating very much in it. Leave us a comment. God bless. Bye for now.